I'm Daryl Geist, president of the Christian Blue Network, and this is the final of a 5-part series entitled How Christians in Business Can Stand Apart from the Crowd. As believers in Christ, we've committed our lives to serving God and not ourselves. We have different values and priorities than the world espouses, and because of this, we should look different. We should stand apart from the crowd. Well, how do we actually do this in reality? Well, I believe it starts by making the right choices of how we view the work that we do. Today's topic is the choice between improvement versus stagnation. Are we committed to continuous improvement in the things that we do and the work we do with people? Or are we content with just resting on our laurels and figuring out how to do something and make it work and just put it in autopilot from there? In the song More to This Life, Stephen Curtis Chapman says this: "There's more to this life than living and dying, more than just trying to make it through the day." We have to stop buying into the temptation to just get by in our work and start viewing every workday as an opportunity for improvement and growth. You've probably heard this definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. The truth is, if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting what you're getting. And my contention is that you'll actually start getting less eventually. Some things we as leaders have the power to change. Operational efficiencies, the quality of our products and services, how we improve our communications in our companies. But other things, we need help. Like, for example, I'm not a computer or IT guy. So we at the Christian Blue Network hired an IT company to come alongside us and help us in that area. We have other partners like distribution, marketing, accounting, and others that, web development, people that are good at what they do and who are on our team, so to speak, but not on our payroll. So we could not do what we do without the help of these strategic partners coming alongside us and helping us to more effectively run the business. Well, every business leader needs people around him like that, people who are better than him or herself in certain areas. And this is the only way that a company or a person can see improvement, a long-lasting improvement. Once we implement these things, though, what are the measures we use to assess the success of our business? Is it only the financial bottom line that we look at the end of the year to make or break our year as a good year or bad year? Fortunately, God doesn't judge on outward appearance. He doesn't judge how big your company is. He doesn't really care how much money you make. He judges the heart. His bottom line is measured by whether or not we took the time to come alongside a staff member who was diagnosed with cancer, or being there for a client who lost a loved one over the last year. Those are the ways that he assesses the success of a year. God offers believers opportunities every day to do ministry, service, evangelism, discipleship, to improve the lives of others that he has brought into our world. That's the type of improvement that God is looking for. As believers in Christ, we certainly need to continually improve the things we do in business. In fact, we should lead the pack in improvements in the products and services we provide. But we must remember that what we accomplish in life is not nearly as important to God as the person that we become in the process. God calls us to a life of growth for his purposes, not our own. Well, this wraps up the series called How Christians in Business Can Stand Apart from the Crowd. If you'd like to check out the other videos of this series, you could visit the Christian Blue Network YouTube channel. To summarize, making the right choices in how we view our work makes a significant difference. Viewing work as a sacred versus a secular pursuit. Embracing work as a calling from God rather than a career of climbing the corporate ladder. Viewing our role as stewardship rather than ownership. Choosing righteousness over compromise, and embracing improvement versus stagnation at work. In approaching work this way, we will stand apart from the crowd. May God richly bless you as you seek to extend His kingdom through the work that you do.